Hey, what's up everyone? Cardboard.Capitan here, and today I've got another best of 3 match. Trying out Heist this week. Uh, Trying to work out some things, figuring out what works and what doesn't work. I'm still trying to figure out my big grinding deck for this season, and I figured, okay, let me try Heist. Because I played against it enough times. So I'm putting the Loot Monger on the bottom. Born of the Inner Sky. Furry Survivalist. So I'm facing some sort of white aggro, right? Now here I can Dragonfire anything too bad. I go ahead and do it during my turn. I'm a bit worried about like any hexproof shroud or anything like that. Now this card is no good because it taxes any non-creature spells that I would cast. And since I only have non-creature spells, well, I can't cast anything. So I'm gonna put the Deduce, the graveyard. I think main deck, I only have one converted mana cost of one instant or sorcery in Grave Expectations. But I'm able to reset the tax there, countering 3 Tree Battalion. I also have Deadly Cover-Up. But the opponent also has 3 Tree Battalion. And then I'm just like, no, that's 6 additional tax on the mana cost, and I wouldn't be able to cast Deadly Cover Up there. So I'm like, what do I even play, right? Like, there's so many non-creature spells that I run that one card messes me up. I think I try out Thieving Aven. So as far as other white cards I worry about, there's that. Oh, and I run not counters, board wipes, so I'm not too worried about any creatures. I always enjoy thinking about what is my opponent thinking about when they see what I play, because a lot of the time I'm not playing a mainstream deck, a meta deck, and especially with Alchemy, a lot of people have trouble figuring out meta because it's not documented as well as say standard. So there's a lot of rogue decks. I'd consider this build of Heist more of a rogue Heist build, because it's based more on traditional control, lots of answers to the board, few win conditions, rather than other forms of control where you might run Grenzo, for example, as a win condition. You might run more aggression, more aggressive answers, but let's see. Now, into the Flood Maw, I also have. Now, some people say, oh, it doesn't belong in a control deck. It's a tempo card. But I'm trying it here because, in a sense, Heist is about getting advantages over your opponent and pulling out answers with Heist. So I'm gonna go for a swamp, I think. Yeah, swamp. And I'm gonna leave it alone. I could play Lootmonger, but I want to Brave Expectation so I get the treasure token. Now, unfortunately, Realm Warden comes down, but I do have an answer in Scorching Dragonfire. And Scorching Dragonfire is also an interesting card because it's kind of similar to Torch the Tower, except Dragonfire does 1 more damage to also hit Planeswalkers and costs 1 colorless more. So I'm trying it out. Some cases where I've seen that it's superior to Torch the Tower. Unstoppable Slasher, I don't know how common that is. I've seen it in 1 game. It can also take out the Freeze-Dryer Lookout in desert decks. So I also don't run too many things that can be bargained. Not too many tokens, not too many artifacts or enchantments. So, and those that I do run, I want to keep on the board. I think the play here might be to go double Lootmonger and Grave Expectations. So Get Lost is a good pull here because I can destroy a target enchantment or a creature. I'm gonna deduce. And Auto Tapper was about to get me. You saw that, right? Oh, I want to keep hitting my lands. But here, I'd say I'm okay with playing the Lootmonger now. I'm gonna swing in first in case the opponent cares to double block. I got the Realm Warden, which was excellent. Not too sure why I didn't cast it. Yeah, so okay, so I was expecting a Realm Warden on their side, so I wanted to be ready to pay that tax. Here I am, I can Heist. It's gonna reset the tax and produce 2 treasure tokens for the Lootmonger. So even though I don't run too many creatures, I'm still getting Battalion. So I drop my Heist to Realm Warden to tax the opponent. It's a good creature, it's first strike and lifelink, but then Aven the Interrupter. Now, Aven the Interrupter is another card you gotta watch out when you're playing Heist, because that card taxes cards you heist. So you see spells your opponent casts from the graveyard or from exile cost 2 more. So that's why you see Get Lost cost 4 when it should be 2, and 3 tree battalion costs 6 when it should be 4. Here I was looking at, oh, can I into the Flood Maw my own Thieving Aven, but into Flood Maw only targets the opponent's creatures. So I'm gonna trade here. And just draw. I have enough to okay, yeah, I have enough mana to cast the different spells I have. Trade for the Realm Warden again. I have a Scorching Dragonfire for Interrupter. And it also puts a token on Bandit's Hall. Now let me talk about Bandit's Hall for a bit, because that's not a card you see too often in Heist. But one of the problems I found with Heist decks is that they're 3-color. They used to be real popular when the Triome lands from Streets were out, but I figured try it again with these duels from Duskborn. Heist also has a problem with having less cards in hand because of whatchamacallit, the Lootmonger forces you to discard whenever you cast it, so that puts you at -1 cards, right? So you can draw using Bandit's Hall, but a lot of the other cards in Heist decks are 1-for-1 trade, so your removal, your Virtue of Persistence, your Weave the Nightmare is also removal, so you need to get the card advantage from some other source, and this Bandit's Hall, it's repeatable card advantage, so it's pretty good. Grave Expectations. Here I'm picking the Realm Warden just because of First Strike. So I have 2 First Strike creatures on the board. I probably, when I surveilled, I should have moved Grave Expectations to the graveyard, knowing that I would 3-tree battalion here, just so I have a better chance of battalioning a creature. So opponents cashing in on their map token. The very last card off of 6 is a Thieving Aven, so I really lucked out there. Now what's cool is they both Heist. That turns into a token for Bandit's Hall. I can draw a card, and then I get 2 Heisted cards from the opponent. No, I'm trying to avoid Enduring Innocence because I wouldn't want to cast that. Again, it has the same problem of unstoppable slasher, like when it goes to the graveyard, it returns to play under the opponent's owner's control. So that's why I went with those options for Heist. I can draw a card. Drop another Thieving Haven. Opponent taps out. Okay, final round, final round. I think I'm bringing in Phantasmal Extraction just because I'm on the play, or not play, the draw. What I probably should have done here is taken out into Bloodmaw. But since I'm on the draw, Phantasmal Extraction costs 1. And then that'll be another spell I can cast should I get hit with a Realm Worn. Okay, not a good hand. This one is a bit better. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Okay. So, what's cool about Fabled Passage? Now I can use Fabled Passage, and it'll be whatchamacallit. It'll meet that land need for the Verges. I also have a swamp here. So, an extraction and Grave Expectation. Card should I be worried about? I'm gonna go with Enduring Innocence there just because I don't want my opponent to be drawing cards. Bit worried here because I need a board wipe, so I only run 3. In Deadly Cover-Up, I'm kind of lacking in removal in this game. And so the opponent's getting a whole bunch of creatures. I'll go with Interrupter just to have something to block with. And some that might be able to interrupt the opponent's game plan. But really, I'm pretty dead. That's what? 6, 8, 9? Oh, that's +2/+2 because of the Scavenger. So 6, 8, 10. Full lot of damage amount. So my only hope here is, hey, can I draw a Deadly Cover-Up? Now if I draw a Deadly Cover-Up, I win. If I don't, which I don't, I lose. Sometimes it just be like that, right? So I tap out. As you can see from this gameplay, it definitely has some answers you gotta look out for with Heist. And so that's something I'm gonna keep in mind as I work on improving this deck. With that said, if you enjoyed the video, find me on X, username Cardboard.Capitan. Find me on Moxfield, Cardboard.Capitan. I'll see you all next time.